Welcome, friends. Today, we bring you a very special English practice conversation. A long and inspiring dialogue between two friends, Ram and Shyam. In this story, Shyam is feeling low and demotivated. But Ram helps him rediscover his confidence and inner strength. Together, they talk about life, success, failure, discipline, and the power of never giving up. This is not just a conversation. It's a journey of motivation. So listen carefully, repeat the sentences, and practice your English while filling your heart with positivity. Are you ready? Let's begin the conversation between Ram and Shyam. Ram and Shyam are sitting in a park in the evening. The sun is setting, and they both have tea in their hands. Ram: Hey Shyam, you look a little lost today. Your eyes look heavy, and you seem far away in your thoughts. What's going on? Shyam: Ram, I don't even know how to explain it. These days I feel like I am just moving without any real energy. I sit with my books, but I can't focus. I try to make plans, but after 2 or 3 days, I drop them. Honestly, I am losing motivation. Ram: I see. That happens, brother. Motivation is like fuel, sometimes it burns bright, and sometimes the tank feels empty. But tell me, what's making you feel so low? Is it studies, work, or something personal? Shyam: Mostly studies, but also life in general. I see so many people around me achieving big things. Some are starting businesses, some are getting good jobs, some are traveling abroad, and here I am, struggling to stay consistent with my preparation. It makes me wonder, am I even capable? Ram: that comparison trap. Shyam: Listen to me. The first rule of motivation is this: never compare your chapter 1 with someone else's chapter 20. You only see their success, not their struggle. Shyam: That's true, but it's hard to avoid comparing. I see my friends posting on social media, celebrating achievements, and I start doubting myself. Ram: I get it. Social media makes it worse. But think about it, do you know how many times they failed before that one photo of success? Do you know the sleepless nights, the sacrifices, the doubts they had? You don't, because nobody posts their failures. Shyam: That's a good point. But still, I feel like I lack the fire. I start with excitement, but after some days, my energy drops. Ram: That's normal. Motivation is not a permanent state. You can't expect to wake up every day with fire in your heart. That's where discipline enters. Motivation gets you started, but discipline keeps you going when motivation fades. Shyam: Discipline? Yeah, I've heard people say that. But how do I build discipline when I already feel lazy? Ram: Let's break it down. Discipline is like a muscle. You don't build it overnight. You build it with small actions, repeated daily. For example, if you want to study for 5 hours a day, don't force yourself in one shot. Start with 30 minutes. Then slowly increase. Each time you keep the promise to yourself, your discipline muscle gets stronger. Shyam: So, you are saying I should start small and be consistent, rather than planning big and failing. Ram: Exactly. Consistency beats intensity. Many people run fast for a week and then stop. But the real winners are those who walk slowly but never stop. Shyam: That makes sense. But still, Ram, what if I fail? What if after all this effort, I don't get the results? Ram: That's the biggest fear, isn't it? But think, what is failure? Failure is just feedback. It tells you what's not working. It's not the end, it's part of the process. Look at Thomas Edison. He failed 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. If he gave up after 10 tries, we'd still be in darkness. Shyam: True, but sometimes society doesn't see it that way. People label you a failure, and that hurts. Ram: Society always talks, Shyam. If you succeed, they'll say you were lucky. If you fail, they'll say you were careless. You can't control their mouths. But you can control your actions. At the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, did I give my best? Shyam: Maybe I'm too worried about what others think. Ram: Exactly. Motivation becomes weak when it depends on others. Real motivation comes from inside, from your purpose, your reason. Tell me, why are you studying so hard? What do you want? Shyam: I want a good career, financial independence, and respect in society. But more than that, I want to make my family proud. My parents have sacrificed so much for me. Ram, that's powerful. See, that's your why. Whenever you feel demotivated, remind yourself of that reason. Imagine the smile on your parents' faces when you achieve your dream. That image itself is a strong motivator. Shyam, yeah, I never thought of it like that. I was only focusing on the struggle, not the reward. Ram, that's the shift you need. Focus on the vision, not just the pain. Think of it like going to the gym. Lifting weights hurts, but you imagine the strong body you'll get, and that keeps you going. Shyam, I get it. But still, sometimes I procrastinate a lot. Even when I know my why, I just waste time on YouTube or scrolling. Ram laughs, welcome to the club. Everyone procrastinates. The trick is not to eliminate procrastination completely but to manage it. Use techniques like the Pomodoro method, study for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. Or reward yourself. If I finish this chapter, I'll watch one video. Train your brain to associate effort with reward. Shyam, that actually sounds doable. Ram, and remember, motivation is like bathing. You can't do it once and stay fresh forever. You need it daily. That's why I read motivational books, listen to podcasts, or even talk to positive people. It's like charging your phone every day. Shyam, good point. Do you have any favorite motivational stories? Ram, many. Let me share one. Do you know about Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC? Shyam, I know KFC, but not his story. Ram, well, Sanders was rejected over 1,000 times before someone accepted his fried chicken recipe. He started KFC when he was 65 years old. Imagine, most people retire at that age, but he started a global empire. That's the power of persistence and self-belief. Shyam, wow, that's inspiring. I always thought success has to come early in life. Ram, not at all. Age is just a number. The only thing that matters is the fire inside you. Another example, APJ Abdul Kalam. He came from a poor family, sold newspapers as a boy, and later became the President of India and the Missile Man. If he had given up because of his background, would we know his name today? Shyam, that's true. Stories like these make me realize that excuses don't help. Ram, exactly. Excuses only make you weaker. Challenges, on the other hand, make you stronger. Shyam, you know, Ram, I feel lighter talking to you. My mind feels more clear. Ram, that's what friends are for. But remember, motivation is not about big speeches. It's about action. Even if you feel motivated right now, if you don't act, it will fade away. Shyam, so, I should start right away, with small steps. Ram, yes, start tonight. Don't wait for tomorrow. Write down one small goal, like reading 5 pages or solving 10 questions. Finish it, and you'll sleep with confidence. Shyam, done. I'll do it. Ram, good. And one more thing, surround yourself with positive people. If you spend time with negative thinkers, you'll lose motivation. But if you spend time with doers, you'll feel inspired. Shyam, yeah, I think I need to cut down on some toxic company. Ram, that's wise. Your environment shapes your mindset. Shyam, Ram, thanks a lot. This conversation was like a boost for me. Ram, anytime, brother. Just remember, success is a journey, not a destination. Keep walking, step by step. Shyam, I will, and from today, I'll not just wait for motivation, I'll create it with action and discipline. Ram, that's the spirit. Shyam, together, let's keep pushing forward. If you liked this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Also, drop a comment below and tell us what you learned from this conversation.